Alright, welcome back to Super Ultra Budget Magic Online. I'm playing Infinite Elves today, and this is a pretty excellent starting hand, so I will keep this. This being a budget deck, I do have a land that is at significant risk of coming out tapped, but we may end up getting lucky and drawing something good. So for now, I think what I'll do is go ahead and play my Yavimaya Coast and get out some Llanowar Elves. Alright, looks like we're in Esper with a Pentad Prism. And with that being tapped, I think the next thing to get is going to be my Sylvan Ranger. We really only need one blue source, so I'll go ahead and get a forest. And I've got more Sylvan Rangers than Elvish Visionaries in my main deck, just to help ensure that I am going to get a blue source if it becomes relevant. I think I'm going to go ahead and put out an Imperious Perfect here. And I could swing for 4, or I could tap for Rise. I think I'm going to put out Rise the Redeemed. And just swing for 2. And Sylvan Ranger is very much expendable, but it is nice to have an extra body on the board, especially as I get some Lords out with the Imperious Perfects, and I've got an Ezuri that I may be able to just pump my whole team with and kill them even if I don't get a Intruder Alarm out, because I haven't seen one yet, and it may not matter. I'm going to go ahead and put out Ezuri. And don't have enough to make a token with Rise or to cast another Imperious Perfect. But it is easy here to put out another token. And I'm going to go ahead and swing. All right, Mariana, what you got? A Maniac. Interesting. I have been tinkering with a legacy deck that's got a transformative sideboard that's got Laboratory Maniac with, I think it's called Thought Lash. Alright, game 2. So far, I don't think I need to do anything additional for her artifacts. This deck is a little lacking in terms of removal. I've got some removal that's specific to flyers, but green isn't great for removal to begin with. I may consider putting in some more blue stuff in the sideboard. Polukranos does actually work for removal, but you've got to be pretty far into the game before that becomes relevant. So my sideboard could definitely use some work. I'm not planning to use it for this game anyways, so we'll see how we do in game 2. Imperious Perfect, Elvish Mystic, blue sources, green sources. I keep this. If you've seen my deck tech, I talked a little bit about the nut draw being either an Elvish Mystic or a Landworm. Elves followed by an Imperious Perfect. That way you can actually get out an Imperious Perfect on turn 2. You've got to have enough land also, but that's usually easier to find. In that situation, sometimes you can get an Imperious Perfect out on turn 2 and follow that up with a Intruder Alarm on turn 3, which gives you a chance to go infinite because you can make tokens off of just your creatures at that point. I hate it when I get a delay like that. I'm not sure if it's the speed of my computer or my internet connection or something different. Ooh, Unlife. Okay. It's a good move. It's always a good move. I do have one Reclamation Sage. I really like this enchantment, especially with that new one out of the Amonkhet block. I forget whether it was out of Amonkhet or Hour of Devastation. Awesome card. I will... Yeah, I'm going to put out another Perfect and start swinging. I like to put these out in the first main phase. because it pumps everyone else. And I can already swing for 6 on turn 3. Let's see if she's got something big for me. Apparently not. Excuse me. Let's harmonize and see what we can get. We certainly don't need more land at this moment. I will go ahead and just make myself a token. I do like to use the quick keys. And you hear it pick up on my audio with this recording. The ones I usually use are just pass turn with 6 and 1 for OK. I know there's more that can be done with it, but I haven't learned it all quite that well yet. So there's a fair chance he's got some sort of an answer, and I should probably swing before putting out the rest of this. I want to knock her down under 0 so I can start giving her poison counters with that Phyrexian Unlife I've got enough to swing with. I'm going to go right ahead and swing for 9. And now with my next main phase, I'll go ahead and put out some more goodies. I'm going to go ahead and cast everything. Doing the Sylvan Ranger helps to thin out the lands in my library, which helps with the Wolf Skull Shaman's ability also. So I'm more likely to hit another elf and get a free wolf out of it. It probably would have been good to hold back with some of those in retrospect, because she could have a wipe. As much mana as she's got, she could have an Emrakul or something ridiculous. Yes. Go figure. More land. So, I want to give her 10 poison counters. I can go ahead and tap my Imperious Perfects for tokens. And I've still got these that I can swing with, so I will. Alright, that was kind of underwhelming. If anyone understands the deck that she was playing, go ahead and post a deck list in the comments or something. I'm curious to understand what that deck was about. Thanks for watching.